Good morning. Oh, I was going to try something different this morning. Good morning, your expert tax accountants, not so good videographer, and tax strategist here this morning to talk about tax deductions, getting ready for a trip, content creation, and more. But remember, while I am an accountant, I'm not your accountant unless we have a relationship. So in order to have that relationship, we have to have consultation calls or you need to be in my membership. The membership is only $47 a month. You get 9+ hours with me every month. And that is just an amazing deal, if I do say so myself. So with that, let's get started. Good morning, Vic. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Dawn. Y'all are on the ball this morning. I am not. Vic says hurricanes are coming today. Oh, okay. Well, I hope everyone there is safe. And I hope it doesn't show up here. Like the remnants or whatever doesn't show up here until after I get back, but be extra safe, and prepared. Good morning, Heather. How are you? How are all of my lovely ladies doing this morning? Here, I gotta show you guys. When we went to Maine, obviously I went thrifting. Obviously. And I picked up this. I couldn't sleep either. We do not have the air on right now because it's been cooler. And it being cooler is not as cool as it is with the AC on. Yay! Thanks. I'm so glad y'all love the shirt. I was like, I don't usually get this kind of a material. It's that silky kind of material. I don't usually get that kind of material, but it was super cute and it was only like $1.50. And I was like, okay, I got to get it. Because I'm all about changing out my wardrobe. So I thrift on purpose. I thrift because I'll get stuff for a season and then I'll find new stuff. And so all that stuff will go away and the new stuff will come in. Yes, thrift with intention. Good morning, Elaine. How are you? So all of my lovely members, we get to chat today. We get to have a call today in just a few hours, and I'm so excited. Thrift with intention, Lisa says, sounds like a business plan. It does. I like it. It's a great business name. Thrift with intention. Yeah, I love it. You should take and run with that, Lisa. Lisa and Robin, man, you two are like keeping me on the ball. So Lisa sent me this great email response to the email that I sent out last week and notified me that the links were broken and also, some different things. And so I want you to know that I talked with my VA. We've made sure that all of the links are working properly because I couldn't figure it out. So all the links are working. We also, I just finished, I segregated the list. So you lovely members of mine won't get the regular email. You'll only get, you won't get any more emails about getting into the membership, but you will be getting a weekly email about what calls are coming for the week. You also, everyone will be getting an email about all of the calls that I did, like all these videos and things like that. Everyone will get an email update of everything that I did this week. That will come on Friday afternoons. And then anybody that's not in the membership can now get emails regarding, joining the membership and things like that. So yeah, I have 3 lists now. I got my members only list, I got my not members list, and I got my everybody list. Good? Like, I did that this morning. It was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. So, got that done. I can't wait till this email goes out because it's you guys won't see this one, but it does say what's new around the campground. Still got to name it. Still got to name the membership. Something around the campground, something with the campground. But let's see what else. I said that what do you use to help you with productivity? So one of the things that I recently implemented is that, so last week, I knew about it, but we talked about last Thursday, we talked about productivity and things like that and organization. And I went from this call into Chris's call, and we had another whole hour conversation about it over in Chris's call. And Todoist ended up winning the lottery. Todoist won the lottery on what we were going to decide to use. So what I found out was that I can actually create a file and I haven't figured out exactly how to do it yet, so bear with me. Actually, my VA uses Todoist, so maybe I can get him to help me with this. But I can create a CSV file that I can send out to all of you. Todoist is free. So for starters, Todoist is free. And so I love that, I love using things that don't add to our, don't take away from our bottom line. So Todoist is free. And then I can put a CSV file together that actually tells you exactly what order to do stuff for your bookkeeping and your accounting and things like that. And all you have to do is add it to your project. And I just realized that I can set up I will set up a separate email that once this gets done, I'll set up a separate email that you can add me to for your Todoist so that you're sharing it. So if you need accountability on your bookkeeping, okay, so this is members, people. You'll have to be a member to get this. But I'll set up a separate email, probably even a whole separate Todoist that will allow you guys to share your bookkeeping Todoist with me, And then I will be able to see, you won't be able to see each other's, but I'll be able to see whether everybody doing their stuff. So, like I said, that will only be available to members. But let me make a note. So Todoist CSV, new email, for bookkeeping, new email, new. Okay, I wrote it down. Where is these goofy voices coming from this morning? I do not know. I'm almost done with my first cup of coffee. All right. What else did I say that was going to be on this video? Trip planning for I'm prepping for my trip. So one of the things that I am going to do is I'm going to make a whole new. Can you make me a cup, please, Heather? I need a fresh cup, please. Hazelnut creamer. Thank you. Lisa says, typically the hardest thing is getting over our resistance. Resistance for which part? Resistance for all the things. Good morning, Beth. How are you? So yeah, the prepping for a trip. So I'm going to have I'm going to create a whole new plan. Yeah. What makes us procrastinate? Absolutely. Heather says, sure, I'll teleport it to you. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me over to Heather, please. So Lisa's going to make a Heather meme. I want to see this. Because isn't planning for a trip and like packing all your stuff, isn't it? Oh, Lisa would like a cup of coffee too, Heather, while you're at it. Lisa says, no, me, coffee, me, coffee, me. Coffee, me. Give me some coffee. Oh, you guys can't see this one. Oh, no. Heather says, coffee on the house, sending out a whole round. Perfect. So, yeah. So prepping for a trip. I did better this time. Of course, here it is, the end of the summer. But I did better this time than I typically do. And like all of my clothes is packed. The bed is made. I don't know why, but I was going to record myself making the bed this time. Because the last time I recorded myself making the bed, I wasn't wearing a bra, so I haven't posted it anywhere. And then I realized that I wasn't this time either. So it seems like I have an aversion to wearing a brassiere while I'm making the camper bed, because like you end up having to stand on your head and it's like this whole thing, and it's a whole thing. So, I don't know. I might just have to post it and just, post the original one and be done with it, because, man, it is so hard. Robin says, my best hack to getting things done is to keep breaking it down into smaller and smaller chunks. See, I get overwhelmed with the sheer list of the smaller chunks. Now, that being said, if I am trying to create a process so that I always do it the same way every time, I will absolutely do that. But it's literally about a particular thing. So for example, if I'm like, I have a process and I wrote it out step by step for photographing when I was photographing bras for eBay. I have another one that's photographing jewelry, right? I have another one that was for photographing shoes and shirts and pants and the whole thing. So, but I broke it down, and then I followed the process, and I videoed myself following the process until I had it perfect, right? And then it becomes one step, go photo the stuff. And then I'm doing literally the same exact thing over and over and over again. And then that I was literally able to go from it taking me days, like a whole day to photograph 10 items, to when I stopped photographing bras, I could do 105 in a day. You know, like 105 in a day without any problems, and do listings. So it took me like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours to do 105. And I take like whatever the max is for the pictures now. I was taking probably 15 to 18 pictures per item. So, and then if it had any kind of extra thing, then, you know, so I was taking a lot of photos. And I was listing 10 a day. So that got me through like 15 days or something like that. No, what was it? That was my week. If I could do 105 divided by 7. Oh, that's what it was. My 105 was to give me 15, because I was trying to get to 15 a day. Every day of the week. So I would do 5. I mean, I would photograph 105 and then work on listing them. But I never got to 15, so I always had extra. Speaking of which, my ended listings have come out of retirement, and they are now dusted off and sitting in the draft bank, and I'm going to start listing again on Monday after I get back. So prepping for the trip. I'm gonna do a whole nother thing on prepping for the trip, but one of the things that I wanted to talk about this morning with taking the trip is that I'm going to do content creation while I'm there. I actually talked to my husband yesterday, and I asked him if he would take some photos specifically of me, like, you know, I'm going to try and do my hair and put a little bit of makeup on or something like that. And have him take photos of me, you know, while we're out, so that I will have some photos to use in my social media. So we're going to do a photo shoot. And that's my reasoning for the trip, is the photo shoot. So regardless of what else we do, we are doing a photo shoot while we were there. And we will be doing photo shoot each of the days that we are there. I want to get like better pictures of the camper, better pictures of the setup. I'm going to do some, like, I've got a full day of calls tomorrow that I will be doing pictures of that, of me working there. So yeah, gonna grab a whole bunch of photos of that. So that's my strategy for this particular trip, is to do photo shoots and grab a lot of things for content creation. So that makes the entire trip tax deductible. So yeah, there's that. Anybody got any questions? Go hit that thumbs up button for me, please. And thank you. Lisa says, I have a massive tree that needs trimming. We had 2 different estimates. It's $1,000. One guy said $1,025 or $950 cash. What is best? What is best? What is best is, depending on where that tree is, and that you make sure that you have someone that is licensed and insured should they screw up. As far as paying with a card or with cash, I mean, he gets to save the fees by you paying with cash. So long as you get an invoice from him that you have paid it, and you have an estimate, a written estimate ahead of time, you'll be fine. So yeah, save the $75. That will go on your home office deduction. So here's the thing. I got fogged a couple weeks ago by not getting a written estimate. So here's the thing. They don't write estimates. It's verbal. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, right? So you write it down, what your understanding of it is, and you make him sign it. And if he refuses to sign it, or you video it or something that says, this is exactly what you're paying, and this is exactly what they're doing. So you get something that's going to tell you that it is not going to be more than this XYZ amounts, and what exactly the thing is. I don't care how you do it. You can have a video up. Video would be great. But I mean, that was a few weeks ago. I'm still trying to recover from it. It's made me nauseous, like literally nauseous, every time I think about it. Even now, a few weeks later. So yeah. Protect yourself. And if these businesses don't want you to record it or something like that, they don't want to do a written estimate, and or something, then find somebody else. I mean, if this guy has got, hang on just a second. I don't know. The boys are upstairs playing with something. I don't know what they're playing with. But it didn't sound good. And yesterday, Joey ate the handle off of a thing. There's my Joe. Come here, puppy. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. All right. So, remember, if you go on location somewhere and you're taking photos and things like that for your business to get in front of your audience for know, like, and trust, that is tax deductible. Clothing just to wear for the photo shoot is tax deductible. If you have someone do your hair and your makeup to go do a photo shoot, that is tax deductible. So anything in and around a photo shoot would be tax deductible. Yeah, Heather's in there going like, oh, what? Heather's been trying to tell me that I'm sassy, and I'm not sassy, but I can be sassy, and my sass is apparently coming out this morning. Sorry, Sarah and I had a whole conversation about this yesterday. Come here, Joe. Come here, Joe. Joe, come here, puppy. Mama's almost done. Dawn says, I have to get over my fear of being recorded and start my YouTube channel. You absolutely do, woman. You absolutely do. Like, just freaking do it already. Okay? Just do it. Rebel sass pot. Rebel, absolutely. Absolutely, Rebel. Like, I am not having Mama come back and whoop my butt for being sassy, though. She will come back from beyond the grave. Lisa says, same Heather, plastic surgery or write-off, because that's what I'm going to need to start a YouTube. That is so funny. So Dawn is trying to get Botox written off, and we haven't figured that one out yet. Oh my goodness. So I have to go because the Joey's into something. But yeah, Heather says you don't want a spiritual whooping. I absolutely do not want. I don't want us. You know what? If I got to see Mama again, I would take the ass whooping. Yeah, see, sassy can be a bad thing in the South. Absolutely. And that's where my heart is, right? Like, that's the whole mindset I grew up with. And the whole age thing. Like, I grew up with kids are seen and not heard, you know? So, like, sassy is negative connotations for me. It's triggering. Like, I can't do that. I'm not allowed. I'm gonna get whooped. You're not winning this one, Heather. You're just not. You're not. Nope. Lisa, ain't no grown-ups here. All right, y'all. Have a fantastic day. My members, most of you all in here. See, Robin's saying it's negative in Hawaii also. Big time side eye. Ooh, speaking of which, I talked to my VA and he's going to help me get those things like the magnets and the stickers together. So the first one that we're going to do is I'm going to get a picture where I'm doing a really good side eye. And so we can get that one. So yeah. It's a Zoom meeting. So my members, it's Zoom, and check your Facebook messages because I sent one out from the group already this morning. Heather, my cohort over here, Robin, said she needed it. Okay, so, and she feels the same way about sassy as I do. So it's not sassy. It's just helping my people get off their ass. Robin, help me out here. All right, I got to run, y'all. I will see my members, all of my members. I will see you in like 2 hours and 54 minutes. Okay? I have to run a bunch of stuff to the thrift store, and I have to take the trash to the dump. So I got to go. Love y'all. See you in 3 hours. Bye.